Welcome back to AM Northwest. It's the perfect homemade gift for your sweet friends, especially if they're vegan. Here to share a bundt cake recipe from vegetarian dinner parties, we welcome back the co-authors of nearly 40 cookbooks. I don't know. I'm exhausted just saying that. Bruce Weinstein and Mark Scarbrough. Good to see you guys again.
Hey, Ellen, it's so good to see you. Yeah, we believe it or not, we're making a vegan holiday cake.
Okay, and it's a bundt cake, so let's talk about it.
Well, it's a really easy bundt cake, and not only is it a vegan bundt cake, it's actually just a one bowl cake, and I'm going to make it here in this bowl without any mixers. We don't have to, because we're not going to try to loft eggs up, right? And we're not trying to cream butter, so we don't need any of that.
Oh.
We're just going to start a basic cake batter with flour.
Okay.
And then sugar. What's Christmas without sugar?
Yeah.
Come on.
I think you created a dust storm with all that sugar right there.
Always.
I did.
Always.
And then
Okay.
I got unsweetened cocoa powder. Don't you dare use cocoa mix.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
No.
No hot cocoa mix. This
Okay.
is cocoa powder.
And
Okay.
then we got.
Are you saying no hot cocoa mix with marshmallows? Is that your problem?
Oh, yeah, please don't put that in this
Okay.
cake.
And then I've got baking soda, baking powder, ginger,
Oh.
and cinnamon for a really nice warm holiday feel. And here's the thing about vegan cakes. I mean, we're taking the eggs out and the butter, and we have to really replace that with moisture and leavening
Right.
in some way. So that's the baking soda and the baking powder together.
Mix
right,
that
Yeah.
all up.
So the idea of mixing your dry ingredients first is to get them well blended. Because if you just put your liquids in and then dump your baking powder and your baking soda, you might end up with a bite of cake that has all the salt and it's not going to rise evenly.
That's why.
Mixing the dry ingredients is always a key ingredient.
Okay.
Right.
Key step. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
All right, so here's the trick, and this is how we're going to really up the game here. I have got, and guess what? Walnut oil. So,
I have never heard walnut oil. Okay.
You know, all nuts can give you an oil, and Helen, all oils have 120 calories per tablespoon.
Oh.
So why use a flavorless oil?
Right.
Use
Okay.
one with taste, like a walnut oil or an almond oil.
that's always my answer. Like, I don't have anything against vegetable oil, but why not use walnut oil or pecan oil or olive oil because they're flavorful.
Yep.
That makes
right?
sense. That makes a lot of sense.
It's the same calories.
Yeah.
So why not? Okay, and then here's two kicks. We got the walnut oil. Here's second kick, a big batch of espresso.
That's a cup of espresso or super strong coffee.
Okay.
And you can make that from instant if you want. I did pull the espresso shots for that.
And you can also, and this is kind of cheating, but it's okay, stop by your favorite coffee shop and order like 3 shots.
Yeah, there you
And come
go.
up and dump it in your cake.
Yeah.
Why not?
Right?
Oh,
And
it's
then-
already coming together. I can see how
Yeah.
chocolatey it is. Okay.
And then I've got molasses. So we're going to give it a really rich caramel flavor and some vanilla. And then once we get this together, you can see it's a pretty stiff, thick batter.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
a lovely batter. It's such a thick batter that I've tempted, but I've never done it because I don't want to maybe ruin my waffle iron. But I have a feeling this batter in the waffle iron might actually be amazing.
Yeah.
We're not going to waffle it. Mark's just going to get it in the bun pan.
Trying to get the lumps out of it.
Gotcha.
Leave it to the writer to try and make the cake.
Whoa!
I hear
Getting
the
your
lawyers,
digs in where you
don't
can,
really
huh,
charge
Bruce?
much for divorce retainers anymore. So let me just say, it's a bundt pan, and the bundt pan's got all those little ridges in it.
Yeah.
So really make sure you spray it well all
Okay.
over the ridges.
Okay, I was wondering about that.
And having 4 hands really helps because you could turn it
Right.
as you
He's trying to make up for the divorce.
I know. Yep. Someone's
All right,
going to
so-
be in the doghouse tonight. And it's not
Well, the dog
Nosh.
will be in the doghouse, not me. So after Mark gets that in there, he's going to put it in the oven for about 35 minutes. And then I made this one earlier because, of course, we don't have a 35-minute
Right.
segment for you. We're going to turn it over, and boom, unmold it. Beautiful.
Wow, look how pretty that
Now,
is.
what makes this cake super special is the sauce and syrup I'm going to put on top of it, which includes, yes, Scotch whiskey.
Love it.
And wait, can I say something? You know the best thing about vegan cakes? There's no raw eggs, so you can lick the batter.
Okay,
That's
gotcha. Not a problem. Okay.
So the glazed syrup for this is a brown sugar and water that is boiled for a few minutes to make a little bit of a caramel.
Yeah.
And in that is some chopped up candied ginger, again for that holiday feel.
Oh.
So that boils away so it becomes caramel, and then you pour in a few tablespoons of whiskey.
Okay.
That's just all you need. Now, I'm going to let that come to a nice boil.
Well,
And then the
I
super
like your
fun part.
tablespoons. I like your tablespoons.
Well, yeah.
Now watch this. This is the super fun part. Let's pour this right over.
Oh.
It will soak in.
Oh,
will
yeah.
Soak in, and you make sure you unmold this on a lipped plate,
Right.
or you're gonna have a mess on your hands.
Right.
But you see that you got all this nice sauce, so when you serve it up, of course, you want to spoon this sauce
We're gonna cut it.
onto a piece so that it's completed.
Yeah.
We got this candied ginger, we got ginger and cinnamon in it, we got a little whiskey. If you don't want to use whiskey, you can use a non-alcoholic whiskey
Yeah.
alternative, or you can just skip that and add a little water just to
Wow,
loosen.
we're going to tell everybody that we're going to put the recipe on our website at k2.com. But again, you have the new book, Vegetarian Dinner Parties, one of 40 books. Bruce and Mark, thank you both so much. Make up now,
Thank
make
you,
up.
Alan.
Okay. All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest.